This is a general reading for Aries for the week of December 29th through January 4th. So if Aries is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. For the month of December, I'm again offering the 30-minute complimentary reading for choosing someone who either subscribes to the month of December or puts a comment in the month of December. So if you're interested in a complimentary reading, please consider that. It costs absolutely nothing to be a subscriber. It helps the channel, as do the comments. And if you like the video, hit the like. Those three things help the logarithms for YouTube, and then more people can become aware of it. Now, if you think you were a subscriber, look at the video you're watching. Does it say subscribers? Sometimes YouTube, for some reason, you unsubscribes people, and all you have to do is sign up again. And if you want to be notified when the videos come out, hit the notification button on that. Also in December, I have my readings available, $30 for a 30-minute reading, or $50 for an hour reading. That's either in live, interactive, or video. So if you're interested, send me an email. Now, there will be some changes coming up in the new year, and I will be putting those in my video and also under community comments. So stay tuned for those. There are going to be some changes for the new year. And also, possibly because I'll be moving, and so there'll be more things also available. Now, I have my team here. I have Nina on the table. She's all wrapped up in a wool shawl because it's been a little bit cold. Jason's in the bedroom and still responding to the medication, but it's a day-by-day thing. Hope is in the kitchen, and Milo is in the sitting room. The kittens are in and out, and so that's where all of my support team is. So I have shuffled the cards. I'm using the Morgan Greer deck. So let's see what we have for the last week of 2034. The year has really gone by very fast. Now, as you are starting the new year, you can write a list, make a list of what you want to manifest in 35. Write down what you would like to manifest and what, and things to let go. If you're letting, changing some things, letting go of some things, what you can do is you can, make a conscious effort, put it on a piece of paper, for example, and burn it, do some sort of letting go ritual. And as you create that space, then you have room for things to come into your life. Remember, as you are letting go of the negativity, to transmute it to a neutral energy, because we don't want negative energy to go to the collective. If you make it into a neutral energy, it then can be used by the collective. Excuse, now I have the barking dog in the back instead of in the front, and I have no idea what the dog is barking at. He just randomly barks all the time, and they can't control him. So one of the things when I'm looking for a new place, I told my realtor I need to absolutely have a place that's quiet, so that I can do my videos without any distracting noises. So that will be one of the things that I'm definitely going to look for, as well as a separate room for a studio, which is going to be set up. I will have a camera, I will have a microphone. So stay tuned for what's coming up for me for 2035. Now, let's say what we have coming for you, Aries, for this week. As I recall, things have been starting to move forward for you. And the very first card that we have is Judgment. Things waiting that you wanted to manifest that are coming, crossed over by you with the Eight of Cups. At the base of it is the Sun. Oh, that's very good. So you have, of the three cards so far, you have two major arcana. Behind you is the Four of Pentacles. Crowning you is the Three of Swords. Ahead of you is the Six of Pentacles. Then we have the Emperor, the Hanged Man, the Two of Swords reversed, and the final outcome is the Seven of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles. The Two of Swords with the Tower. The Hanged Man with the Queen of Pentacles. The Emperor with the Page of Pentacles. Six of Cups with the Five of Cups. Or Pentacles. Six of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. Three of Swords with the Hermit, crowning you on your thoughts. Four of Pentacles with the Star card behind you. So I have to put the other card over it. Four of Pentacles with the Star card behind you. The Sun with the Page of Swords. And then we have the Seven of Wands crossed over by the Empress. Okay, so what do we have here? Lots of Pentacles, choices, moving forward, something's unexpectedly happening, or you make a decision, you make a quick decision, or you respond to something. Because this is with the Tower and the Two of Swords, which is the Two of Swords reverse means that you now are making a decision that you know, when it's right side up, it's that you're undecided because you're blindfolded, you don't have enough information. With this, you are now acting forward, making a decision because it's quick, it's responsive, because you feel like you either have to make a decision without a lot of information, or you have enough information to decide to go forward. Because your reading is about, first, you have the Judgment. This is manifestation of what you want moving forward with the Eight of Cups. Again, the Eight of Cups indicates that there's something hidden, that there's not the whole picture, because the Moon indicates follow your intuition, because you know that there's something missing in what you want to manifest, a delay. You're on a search. And also, why are things, you're wondering also, why are things taking time? You've been working on manifesting it. It seems like for some of you, it's a little bit slow, and you're wondering why the timing is that way. And you're looking at the Eight of Cups, knowing that there is a sense of incompleteness, which was when the situation changed, whether it was home or work. You were feeling a sense of incompleteness, dissatisfied with the way things were working out, and you were moving forward searching. Could be searching within yourself, because it could be dissatisfaction within yourself, wanting to change things. It could also be dissatisfaction with a relationship, with work, and having changed those, and that gave you the freedom to be able to move forward. So now you are looking at your intuition, the Moon. What is hidden? What is it that you felt was missing, so that you can include that in your judgment? I cannot believe that dog just keep barking. He must have good lungs. Then we have the Empress, manifestation, having it all, and the Seven of Rods. So the Seven of Rods is, the Five of Wands or Five of Rods, where things were, it was a disharmony is what they say, conflict, chaos. And this is then moving forward out of that situation, even though that there was still the energy from it, and working or moving forward with the Empress, and taking with you those skills that you have learned, the insight about the true picture of the situation. When you got the true picture with the Five of Rods, going, okay, now I see what's going on. Then you are moving forward, letting go. Because then you reach the point of, regardless of how long you stayed in the situation, it was still going to be that chaos, conflict. It could be that there was a discord, someone who just liked to not be very pleasant. That okay, this person was someone who thought that if he or she, they showed any cooperation or gave in any way, that they would lose their edge, control. And so it would be difficult to negotiate with them in any way to have a different resolution than leaving the situation. This could have been for relationship, or it could have been for work. I get that it can be for either one. But this, reached a point where regardless of what you did, it wasn't going to change the attitude of that other person. So you were moving forward. 7 of Rods. Okay, so you were like, okay, I can continue to they're saying beat your head against the wall. In other words, you could continue to try to change things, but it wasn't going to change it. Regardless of what you did, that person was, what's the word they want to say? That they were getting a reward for acting that way. That they, that's who they see themselves at. If they in any way cooperated, they would see that they have an impression of how they want to present themselves, which is authoritarian, not open to negotiations or mediation. And so you decided, you got the picture about, okay, time to move forward, whether a relationship or work. And at the base of it is that you had a conversation. The Sun is, everything's good, you had a conversation, and the Page of Swords is information coming to you that as a result of that, then things started getting sunny. You got a true picture of it. The Page of Swords is information, clarity, so therefore you could move forward. So clarity also goes with your 8 of Cups, and clarity with your 7 of Rods. And it's moving forward. You got a true picture of really what's going on. And then you have that aha moment. That, okay, because of that, and then you maybe even had a conversation with someone. The Sun, and it's 2 people right here. And that gave you information, and then you had the information of moving forward. Being empowered, taking control of the situation, because behind you is the Star, which whatever was going on was exactly what it should be, and the 4 of Pentacles is standing firm. Could be standing firm regarding negotiations, position, you're standing regarding work, money, negotiations, something like that. And it's behind you. It's the 4 of Pentacles. It could have been a delay. It could have been some shortages. It could have been negotiating, but you were standing firm. And it was exactly what, in the stars. Because what's on your mind is a broken heart, the 3 of Swords, and again, looking for clarity. The 8 of Cups is looking for clarity. The Hermit is also looking for clarity. It is looking at a situation objectively. The Hermit is usually on a mountaintop, looking down, assessing the situation, and seeking the truth with the lantern. And you have a broken heart. So with that broken heart, you're trying to figure out what happened. What is the situation? So a large part of this next week is getting clarity about the whole, the picture. And through that, then you're feeling a release, because then you know really what happened and what part you could have changed, what you could have done differently, and what part was just like unmovable, almost like I see like a steel gate that regardless of what you would have done, it would still have the same output or outcome. So you have that broken heart and you're looking at the situation. Could have been a relationship that ended. Could have been a job that ended. It's on your mind and you're wanting clarity about it. And that's also with the Eight of Cups, that you felt that there was something missing. And then you got the information with your Page of Swords, because what's coming up is money, jobs. Because the Five of Pentacles indicates new beginnings. And the Five of Pentacles could have been that situation regarding a job, where it could have been a change in jobs, or something that, an ending of jobs, Five of Pentacles. Maybe it was things promised to you that didn't manifest, or it could have been bonuses, it could have been layoffs, it could have been raises were not coming. But then you have the Six of Cups, or Six of Pentacles. That is new things coming to you. Someone could be offering you a job, could have been telling you about a job. It could be also a promotion, a different section of a company that you work with. But there is a change coming about money. Could be a job offer, could be a change in your duties, could be something even restored to you. Maybe a pay raise that's now negotiated, or it could have been a bonus that they were wondering if they were going to be able to afford it. Because what's coming up is, this is around you, is the Emperor and a Page of Pentacles. Money, a question, it's a money message, and the Emperor. So the Emperor can represent government, or a government official, or someone that works for the government, and a Page of Pentacles. This is around you. It can be, for example, if you have any court things that you've been waiting on, and and all this could also be related to any settlements, waiting for any lump sum related to, for example, government benefits, or it could have even been a job. But the Emperor is someone who can make a decision. Could be a judge, it could be an administrative judge that you're getting a message about. It could have been that you're hired for a government job. Could be your government benefits that you've been waiting on, domestic, separation of property, child support, spousal support. Okay, an inheritance, a separation related to the sale of an asset, and that someone has to make a decision. It's like a will thing. That there's a will, estate, and it could be the distribution of the assets, including property, and the agreement of disposal of some of that property. And that goes through like a government official, like it's probate, or it's something like that. It does go in front of a government official. Or it could be, for example, benefits that you've applied for, government benefits, court cases. But you do get a message about money, because you're still in limbo, waiting for things to happen with your Queen of Pentacles. Could be a job that you applied for, could have been that lump sum, for example. Queen of Pentacles is generally a woman, feminine and female energy, that has financial standing in the community. She is one who, they think that, that she has financial security, or she has abundance. She has, that has that standing in the community. Could also be a job or a boss, and you've been waiting. Could be waiting for a decision, could be waiting for a job, could be an organization, but you're sort of hanging around. And also, again, can be related to that settlement. For some of you, you've been waiting for this settlement, And you're just sort of in limbo about it, waiting, waiting, waiting until this person, the Emperor, makes a decision, because that's what's surrounding you. Then, excuse me, we have the Two of Swords and the Tower. So, I think that the decision is made. I don't know if it's your decision or someone else's decision, because it's reversed. Because the Two of Swords upright is can't make a decision because you don't have enough information. You're blindfolded. But this is reversed, and it is the Tower. So things happen quickly. Could be that decision's finally coming through, or it could be on the docket. Or it can be that someone made a decision, having gotten all the information, and things are moving fast, because the final outcome is the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This is looking at a decision. Which direction are you going to go to manifest? Or it could be, this is prosperity, and the Seven of Cups is could be it can be a couple of different things. One, if it's found in your favor and you have some choices of the direction you're going to follow as far as receiving an asset. The other thing is looking at directions that you're going to have in order to manifest your prosperity. So it can be in a couple of different directions. So the Seven of Cups is taking your time and making a decision of the direction you're going to go. Okay, now let's pull your wisdom of the Oracle. And Nina's right here, aren't you, Nina? These were the other two cards that just flipped out. Oh, okay. Someone's going to move. Queen of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. It just was on the top. And some confusion related to it. Okay, that was on the top. Those were the next cards that were going to be pulled. Okay, so we have the wisdom of the Oracle. And angels and archangels and spirit guides, what is it that you have for Aries for this week? Angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. What is the message that you have for Aries? And this is the wisdom of the Oracle. 3 cards. I'm going to pull these different today. I said to do it this way. Okay, right on top. The first card is TikTok. So TikTok is about the timing of things. So it can be, there's the time and linear time. And let me read this. This is number 30. Okay. Timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. It said when humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead. But what if it isn't true at all? Excuse me. What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order were happening now in a glorious timelessness? But it's the timing of everything. So, you've been wondering, if you've been waiting for some legal situation or you've been waiting for a change in employment, it's the divine timing. It's being in the flow. The next card you have is Fork in the Road, decisions. This is just like your two of Swords, but reversed. So, and your Seven of Cups. So you have some decisions to make of what direction you're going to take. You're at the fork of your road. And then the other card is Come to the Edge. This is being willing to be out there, to take risks. In other words, if you see something about a job, don't hesitate, or a project, or some sort of new endeavor comes to your mind. do not limit yourself. Those limits that others, that boss that you had or that situation that you had, it's like a steel door that you couldn't get through to negotiate. Well, this is the same thing, that you could put your own limits. So this is come to the edge, be willing to take that risk, apply for that job that you think that you don't have the skills for, or apply for that promotion at work. And they say, yes, well, you have shown that you have these attributes. We can teach you how to do the other. Because there are certain things that can be taught, but they're looking for the underlying skill set that you have that are transferable over to a new endeavor. So do not limit yourself. That's what this card is saying. Do not limit yourself in anything. Could be starting your own gig. Okay, this is for somebody. For somebody, you've been willing to you want to make a major life change, that you've been thinking about moving to a different town or country, and you have wanted to do that. There's like something inside you that wants to do it. So if this is coming to the edge, explore, decide, because the limits that you're placing on yourself are your limits, not the limits of the universe. So they're saying for someone that you've wanted to do this, or even apply for a different job where you might have some traveling, or an assignment that's a couple of years away in a different place. And so those are the limits, and it says go to the edge, take the risk. This is for somebody, absolutely somebody. And I do say it's in the stars. This is, and it's the Seven of Cups, the choices that you have. And for someone, it is take the risk. Take the risk now because you've been holding back, but you really want to do it. And the universe is saying this is the time for you to do that. Okay, well, that's interesting for that card, isn't it? Okay, now let's pull the I Ching card. And I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday of Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrated. And we now have New Year's Eve coming up. Please be very mindful of, if you're going to go out, have a designated driver. If you're going to have any alcoholic beverages, just be safe as you celebrate. And also remember about, what do you want to manifest in 2025? Write that list and then put it aside. You'll be very amazed about even not looking at it. How many things on that list that you manifested this year? Okay, angels and archangels and spirit guides, this is for Aries. What is the message that you have for Aries? And here we go. And I know it's the one at the bottom here. Keeping still, number 52. Let's read this one. Put those cards back. Number 52. Mountain above, mountain below, keeping still. Regular periods of rest are an important aspect of personal development and evolution. The most relaxed person may not be the one who sleeps 12 hours a day, but the one who knows how to grab a nap while cruising at 600 miles per hour at 35,000 feet. Learning to act when it is time to act and be still when it is wise to be still is the key to obtaining the peace of mind that helps you stay alert when clear focus is needed. Consider the spine, which serves as a switchboard for all the nerves of the body that mediate movement. When the spine is kept flexible and healthy through proper rest and relaxation, active movement can be undertaken without strain. When the spine is held erect at a balanced sitting posture, the inner balancing of the meditation can take place. Treat your vitality as if it were a candle in the wind. protected as though it was the only light in the dark forest on a moonless night. Avoid external conditions that threaten to snuff out that precious flame, and be careful not to suffocate it with your ambition or worries. Call time out. Relax, take your shoes off, and sit a spell. Let go of thinking. Meditate on just living. And that's your card. Okay, now we're going to pull the Louise Hay affirmation card for the week. Okay, angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is the card that you have for Aries for this week? Okay. And the card is, I claim my own power and I lovingly create my own reality. I ask for more understanding so that I may knowingly and lovingly shape my world and my experiences. It's all about manifestation. There you go. Then I'm going to pull the Create Your Own Magic right here. I hear Milo in there coughing. He's going to the vet tomorrow. See, I think I know he has heart problems, but that's a real sign of real heart problems. So he has an appointment with the vet tomorrow and probably get some new pills. Angels and archangels. Plus, he's got eye problems now because he's so old. I think he's like 17 now. Angels, archangels, and spirit guides. What is the card that we have for our Aries right here? Oh, red, forgive, number 10. So the very first thing is forgive yourself. Number 10. There we go. You've been holding a grudge against somebody in your life. Maybe it's a loved one, or maybe it's yourself. This isn't a card telling you that you must learn to practice forgiveness. No. Forgive them on your own terms, if and when you feel ready to do so. This is simply a nudge for you to consider whether that time is the present. Don't let forgiveness feel like an obligation, but like a shiny red hope that gets you through your sleepless late nights. So forgive yourself also. And remember, everybody that we have in our life, we are there for their lesson and they're there for our lesson. They're all part of that script that we wrote before we came here. Every interaction that we have could be, something simple like holding the door open for someone and showing a random act of kindness. Maybe someone's having a real hard day and you just give them a word of encouragement. Or, an experience of how I react to a negative. But we're all, everybody has roles that they're playing. Now, the meditation card for this week for Aries. What is the card for this week for our meditation card for Aries? And here it is. Right here. New horizons, old ways won't open new doors. Aha. This is that thing about, following that voice inside of you for that new adventure, that yearning that you want. Thank you so much. If you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. And until next time, Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.